So I invested $7,500 back in 2014 or 15, I think it was. And I became a Gallup strengths coach, whatever that meant back then. I mean, it was like one of the first 100 people to go, like, fly out to Omaha, Nebraska to the Gallup headquarters and become a strengths coach. And I spent like 10 grand, like, with airfare and with no sign of any of it, like any sort of ROI. It was just kind of I thought it would be like fun and helpful, and I just wanted to get away for a week and go be with other people. And I really enjoyed it. And I made a lot of good friends that week. Learned a lot about Clifton strengths and talent themes and helping people identify their strengths. But what also happened was, right when I got back, I launched this website called StrengthsMugs.com, where people could go online and order a coffee mug with their top 5 strengths. And like, no one had done that before. And I remember I launched the store on a Friday afternoon, and I did 2 things. And it was like 4 o'clock on a Friday. So if you ever think there's like a bad time to launch something, there's really not. It was like the afternoon on a Friday. I sent a tweet to a guy by the name of Michael Hyatt, who I was reading his books and listening to his podcast. And, he was influential to me. And I knew he had taken the Strengths Finder. So I sent him a tweet and said, "Hey, Michael, your #1 achiever strength would look great on a strengths mug." And I put a post in the one of Gallup's Facebook groups, and there was maybe 5,000 people in there with a link to the store and a picture of my mug. And I got an order in like 10 minutes, right? So all the stuff that I had like thrown at the wall for 5 years that like didn't really, where no orders came in, and, I was coaching people for free and just trying to be valuable. Like, I got an order instantly. And then Michael Hyatt, I was driving home from work and I was sitting at a stoplight, and I saw an email from him, like a tweet, and he said he was going to buy them for his whole team. And he sent it out to like 200,000 people. So all weekend, like, we started getting these orders, and then Michael Hyatt ended up becoming a customer. And he still is today. He orders mugs, like, every time he gets a new teammate on the team, he'll order a strengths mug. And I thought that was the coolest thing. It's like somebody, like, when you kind of create something like from your, like, that you believe in, right? And like one of your heroes kind of becomes your customer. Like, that was really cool. So so that was kind of the first win. And then there's a picture here of Jim Clifton, the chairman of Gallup, and one of the news anchors from the Providence News. He had a strengths mug. Like, people from Gallup were ordering mugs. But what I didn't know was that all the strengths were trademarked.
Oh no.
So Gallup reached out maybe 3 months later. I got this call from the Omaha area code, and they're like, "Hey, Scott." I didn't want to answer. It went to voicemail. I knew it wasn't probably going to be that great, but went to voicemail, and it was the Gallup legal team, and but they wanted to like partner. It's like they said, "Hey, Scott, we love what you're doing. Lots of people are ordering mugs from our company. The strengths are trademarked, so we've got to create a licensing agreement for you." And so I kind of became their first licensee of like physical products that have the strengths on them. So that is
cool.
So that was kind of a win,